Welcome back to another edition of Dante's PvP Dark Souls 3. Ladies and gentlemen, it's me with the Immolation Tinder. Wow, I forgot how to do the intro. It's been such a long time, but I am live streaming on twitch.tv/Dante, WTFUN. That's right, I'm here with the Immolation Tinder +5, a hyper armor weapon, one of, I think, 2 spell casting weapons that have hyper armor, this and the Hazel Pick. Of course, Hazel Pick got it much later, I think. I can't remember exactly between patches. Either way, Immolation Tinder is here. How much damage? 641 attack power. What? This has fire. What? You can shoot magic with it. What the flip? What even is this? What is this nonsense? Profane flame wielded by the Erythilian witches, frigid spirits roaming the Boreal Valley. This torch, both a weapon and a staff, is enshrouded in an everlasting flame. Skill, punitive flame, punish foes with a flame that blankets the ground. As you can see, the damage seems like it's real, but people have the most defense against fire, which is a problem. So, Black Knight Shield, OP, pretty much, yeah. I have the Saint Tree Belvine in my left hand because the Saint Tree Belvine essentially gives me a free ring slot. It acts as the Sage Ring. Shortens the spell casting time. It's really awesome, really useful. I'm actually surprised not more people use it. Maybe a lot of people don't know that. I don't know. Exile Mask, Silver Knight Armor, Leon Hard's Gauntlets, and Gundir's Leggings. I try to get 40% poise, but I just under and 69.9% ratio. Here we go. Havel's Ring +3. I almost always use this ring because I think poise and being able to poise roll is very important to me. Prisoner's Chain. I am wearing the Bellowing Dragon Crest ring. I probably shouldn't because I'm going to be using this weapon more as a weapon rather than casting thing. As you can probably tell based on my past experiences, I do only have one spell here. Fair and Flash Sword. It sort of helps me with the speed and maybe ending someone if they're close to dying. It's interesting. It's not as good as I thought because it doesn't have that great of tracking, which is unfortunate. But this is in the Halberd class. And actually, I just noticed this now and I didn't realize this has thrust damage. Interesting. So it's sort of like a Lucerne, right? I guess. Does the Lucerne have thrusting? Yeah, interesting. Didn't know that. But it's split damage, so even if you have Leo Ring, it's gonna be split apart because it doesn't work with any type of elementals. Either way, if you already don't know, I do about 10 fights with Pontiff Sullivan era. Don't buff my character. Don't buff my weapon. Let's see how I do. Round 1. JDJ follower. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is this guy doing? Is that all you want to do? Oh, wow. I'm actually surprised I didn't do. Yeah, I'll just hyper armor through that. Get him out of my face. All right, so I didn't show my stats, but here are my stats anyways. I'm 30 vigor, 30 endurance, only 10 attunement, 10 vitality, 26 strength, 31 dexterity, and 60 intelligence because it buffs the weapon and, well, it gives the weapon more damage. And it gets my Fair and Flash Sword more damage. That's why I have the Bellowing Dragon Crest ring, greatly boost, but it's just supposed to be enough. More. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? He's lucky I can't spam. Oh, come on. That's a flawless, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wow. Second match flawless. Here we go. Round 2. Oh, God. This guy's connection. I hate this guy's connection. Ah. Yeah, I'll just do that. Not a flawless, but whoops. I'll take it, though. F that. Improvements, yeah. It always improves when I'm doing Dark Souls. Especially on PS4. Round 4 against Daryl's Chateau. Watch, you ready for this? I go near the wall, right? Oh, that has no hyper armor. What? That's a combo right there. R1, R1 is a combo. That's a combo. That's a combo. Ooh, the bleed. I hate not having stamina. Yeah. I mean, they do the same thing over and over. The fact that I even got that low is bad for me. Round 5 against Riku Taku. I like it. I wonder if this guy's from Japan. Oops. I'm telling you, man. It is getting worse and worse. This is gonna make me go to Xbox One, alright? Permanently. Oh. The latency and the fact that I'm not even able to get like 2 R1s on some people because it's so bad. Round 6, laden germs. Excuse me? Like, how is that guy getting out of that? It's confusing me. He's doing the same thing. How did that not hit him? There it is. What is going on? This is disgusting. Ugh. Wow. So Dark Souls 1, 6-player count, 60 FPS, DLC included, and 4K. PC native 4K. Damn it. What? How do you survive? It's worse. It's so bad right now. What is going on? Do I have to check if I'm on LAN? Like, what is even happening? Like, this is confusing me. Round 8, ladies and gentlemen, against Sawan 7 Deba. Well, they think I have more stamina than I really do. Jesus Christ. Oh! Boom! There it is. This connection is getting worse and worse as time goes on. I'm telling you. Holy hell. Ugh. Alright, round 9 or something against Abyss Walker 6. Go ahead, heal up. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, you just wait. You just wait for me to do something. Oh, wow. Oh, please and thank you. What? Wow, he got me, but again, things are feeling really sloppy. I don't know how I didn't hit him when he attacked through me. Again and again. That was my mistake. I played poorly, but also it's like the latency is really bad right now. It's really bad. Round 10 against Term Lance. Term Lance, I like the way he uses the curved sword. Damn it, man. What? How did that hit me? Oh, Hyper Armor. Hyper Armor probably Term Lance's worst enemy there. Term Lance usually has a shoddy connection, but right there it actually seemed fine. Things were connecting properly, except for maybe the rock throw. Can't believe I just got Dwayne Johnson there. After a lot of people are guessing on the Twitch. Oh, nice parry. I always think people are gonna not do it and then do it. I gotta wait for him because he's got better hyper armor than me. And that's it for you. Just throwing out a feint kick here or there. Oh, man. Bellissimo. Bellissimo. JDJ follower. Anyways, the answer to the question, what can rock throw not break, has been answered in the Twitch chat. That's right. Gargoyle Flame Hammer. The startup of that, of the weapon art is so, like, it has so much stopping power. Really? So you do it, somehow you get out of that? That's... Wow, that almost killed me. That guy's connection was lame as well. I shouldn't have been that close, but they were breaking through my hyper armor somehow. That was kind of weird. Round 14 against JDJ follower. No, sir, I don't like it. Oh, come on. Really? I just took it. That I can't believe freaking, what is it, year-old strats he's trying to use against me. I mean, the only thing he had going on inside, or whoever it was the fact that they had bad latency with me. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't hit me, because I know the timings of the rolling attack, and I've fought many of people using that combo. Pretty ridiculous. Round 14 against Abyss Walker. Get to fight this guy again. I mean, this guy's connection. I just have to play slow against his weapon, which is unfortunate. Yeah, look, I mean, it's simple, but it is lame. Flawless. I mean, I guess I made up for my loss against that guy. Ish. It sucks, though. You just play slow against a slow weapon, and then you can win just that easy, just like I did. I don't like playing that way, but there it is. Round, I don't know, 16 against QND Pones 99. Like, why did I even get the backstab animation there? I don't get that. Oh, what? What is happening? The internet has exploded. The internet is done. It broke. Round 16-ish against Abyss Walker. Now, if he does the weapon art, I'm in trouble. Ah, damn it. Really? That had more hyper armor than I do. I guess you just hit first. Why is that breaking me out of that? Ridiculous. I'm getting broken out of it like... Oh my god. Whiff. He whiffed way bad. He just has to whiff again and then I can... Yay, connection. I pre-attacked so hard. How much do I have to pre-attack here? Jeez. Yeah, I saw what happened. Seth always lurking in every stream. Seth, how are you even an engineer if you never work? Round 18 against Libertador. Oh! How far does that go? Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. The 3-hit 1200 wombo combo. Get him out of my face. Spells versus spells. Oh, man, I rolled into that one. So this, what? Okay, whoa, look at that. I've done it. Victory is mine. Okay, well, there we go. Anyways, next up, BM Wahid. That was confusing. Didn't think I was gonna go for that. Oh, wow, he was able, all right. He rolls twice, was able to get. Damn it, that did actually more damage than I expected, to be honest. Oh, if I didn't break him out, I was done. Boop. That was way closer. I forgot how powerful that damn weapon is and how weak my character is. Round 21 or something against Bruno Viotti. Oh, come on, so close. So close yet so far. Oh. Want you dead. Ah! Oh, I like the jumping attack. You only do that with a full, come on! Oh! It's so close. Damn, that broke me out of it. Oh, there it is. That guy he played very strangely. But, I got him. Next up, Sylvan. Oh, what? How did that not hit him? You're kidding me. I don't even know. I swear he just walked through fire like it was nothing. Wow, flawless victory, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, woo! That jumping attack, that noise it makes. Here we go, round, I don't know, 26 at this point, 5. Cry X AZ. Oh crap, this is a weapon I'm classically bad at. See, why that isn't a roll catch is beyond me. How that didn't hit him is also beyond me. Come on! Yes, I got 293. That's actually respectable. It's still bad, but boop, and that's a flawless. Did it not heal up all the way? I think that's a flawless. Wow. Either way, I'm gonna end it there. This weapon, is this weapon good? It's weird. It's definitely very strange. I don't. It's weird. That's really all I can say about it. I prefer the Hazel Pick. Hazel Pick has cooler combos. This has the range. It has the stun. I think the biggest issue with this is it actually takes a lot of like it takes a lot of stats to sort of get where you want to go, and you're losing in other areas like endurance, vigor, attunement. I mean, generally speaking, I would always say that any weapon that gives you more options, anything that has more versatility, is generally better. However, spells are a weird thing. Spells work with the Demon Scar, because the Demon Scar by itself is just, it's a good weapon by itself. You can use it without spells. Is this weapon good without spells? It's okay for certain matchups. A sword and board or a hyper armor matchup, it's not as good, but it does have range, but it does have spells, but the spells are not great because it's tough to get those spells because of the requirements that this weapon has. So it's like, do you want this to be a spell casting weapon that does more damage with spell casting with more spells? You're gonna lose out on damage on the actual weapon itself, or do you want it to have more damage on the weapon and lose out on spells, which loses versatility? So does that make it less worse or better depending on the damage? Like, what, are you gonna hit somebody with more? I think it's harder to hit people with spells. So I think it lowers this weapon a little bit, and especially since other halberds are more powerful and have better combos, you know, Mad Crucifix, or Crucifix of the Mad King, essentially really any others, to be honest, like Gundyrs, Champion Charge, that's get shut down completely by shields. Crucifix, Black Knight, Glaive, gets shut down by a shield, but again, powerful. Split Leaf, obviously the combo is disgusting. I mean, essentially every other halberd has hyper armor in other ways and weapon arts that are better than Immolation Tinder. So how does it fare, you know? I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna go with the damage here. The damage, I mean, the damage is pretty decent considering, right? 641, it is split damage, it is fire. Fire, mostly people have defenses against highest defenses, especially with the meta Black Knight shield. So this against the Black Knight shield. Black Knight shield's, what are you gonna take, 10 damage maybe or something? Pretty bad, right? So the damage is good-ish. So damage is good. Not against shields, obviously, but it is good. Is it great? It's, for the stat requirements, it's not as great as it should be, personally, because it's really much more difficult on lower level to try to utilize this weapon to its fullest. So I'm gonna give the damage an 8.6. As far as the moveset, it's a halberd. Now, it's saved by the R1 hyper armor and the R1 stun. So you can have and make some distance with this. Now, I only have one spell, Fair and Flash Sword. I really wanted to try to use more spells, but honestly, I think it makes the weapon, even though you have more versatility, I think it makes the weapon worse because you're losing out in other areas. So you can't necessarily switch it up, and in conjunction, there aren't really good combos with this, like the Hazel Pick, I believe. Especially for the stat requirements. I mean, I'm losing out on a lot of endurance, a little bit of health, and some vitality. There's so many stats going into this. So many. You need them everywhere. So, yeah. I don't think the moveset's good. The weapon art is... I like the weapon art just because it's interesting. The weapon art should have hyper armor. It's really stupid it doesn't. I don't know why it doesn't. I feel like, what are they losing out if it has hyper armor? And it should hit like a truck, but it doesn't. I mean, I did 250 damage, which is respectable, but it's so damn hard to actually hit somebody with it. However, there are ways to use it, like I was trying to use it, essentially putting yourself next to like a wall so that if they are in front of you like that, straight away, you essentially do it and then you turn to the other side, and it has okay range, but people usually, if they're that far away anyway, you should just R1. So it's like the moveset's not great. The running attack is interesting. However, you do have options, and options generally make things better, but it's tough. Now, I don't know exactly where the Farron Flash Sword actually hits because the hitbox is confusing. Hitbox is not... It's not as large as the weapon. It can't be. Because there's been times when I've been right next to somebody and I haven't hit him. But then I guess there's also been times when I've been pretty far away and hit him. I just don't understand the hitbox. But you do have versatility, which does bump it up. But it's hard to get that because of the stat requirements. So this is really tough for the moveset. I'm going to give it an 8.3. And it's only in the 8s because it has versatility with other spells. And I'm sure people can find interesting combos that I was not able to do here. But it's just really weird and difficult. I mean, are you really going to get a good player with that? I don't know. Are you going to get somebody with hyper armor with that? I don't think so. I think it's really tough. As far as the weapon art is really bad. It is cool, though. Generally, people are afraid of it. But knowing that, I'm pretty sure it doesn't have hyper armor because I just got, like, R1 spam down with, like, a straight sword. That people will just go in and just attack you if they ever see it. But it is scary when you do it, so generally people don't do that. But also, against anybody worth their weight in freaking eyeballs, they should be able to see the weapon art and get out of the way. Like, it's so ridiculously easy to just not get hit by this unless you're being so weirdly aggressive you don't have any endurance or something. I don't know. That's cool that it goes up the wall, though. I actually didn't know that. That's actually really cool. So I think I can hit somebody up up there. That's interesting. I didn't know that. That's actually an interesting tactic that doesn't really work here, but it is interesting. I didn't know that. Actually, I kind of want to test that out real quick. Will it go over the statue? So, like, let's say someone's over there. Does it go over this? Yeah, sort of. That's very weird. Either way, weapon art's really bad. It doesn't even buff your weapon or anything. So it's like, what's the use of it? I don't. You're not gonna hit anybody. I'm gonna give it a 5.5. It's not worthless. It's just like really hard to hit somebody with, and even if you do, it's not that much damage. Like, an R1 does the same damage. So do the thing that's easier to do and actually works. As far as viability, is it viable? I actually think the Hazel pick is maybe just under viable. Just under. But I think this is worse than the Hazel pick. Even though the Hazel pick is much shorter, this doesn't have as much hyper armor. It does have the range. It does have decent damage. Does have the stun. It does have the potential of spells. But again, it's almost like you have to choose one. Choose one of your babies. Like, do you want to have more damage on this, or do you want to have more spells? But then the spell casting isn't, well, actually the spell casting seems pretty decent compared to some of these other stabs. Let's see. Yeah, 237 is +9. I mean, it's okay. It's not the greatest, but I don't know. I feel like you're just better off with other halberds in that situation. Sure, you might lose out on some of the range battle or some of the versatility, but I don't think it's that viable. I'm going to give it a 7.2, and that's just my limited experience. I'm sure maybe somebody can make this work. I don't know. I wasn't really impressed. Granted, I didn't use a lot of spells clearly, but I feel like something's wrong with the hitbox when you use this thing, and you're generally not going to hit somebody with spells anyway, unless, you know, you're either spamming or doing something. And also generally in those areas, faster weapons work better because you want to get like a lot of hits in quickly. Even though this has hyper armor, people will usually hit you first, and this hyper armor is not that great. There's too many problems. Maybe it can work. Maybe somebody can show me the way, but I don't see it. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this one. It was live streamed on twitch.tv/Dante WTFUN. That's right. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think, and I will be back.